What up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Full Metal Analysis. Got that loss out the way, man. Let's get back to the rest of the season, do some healing, go beat up on the Giants, and see Shador become the MVP of the league. Yeah, man. But we get into the season. Anything going on around the league that piqued your interest this week?
No, nothing that we can't talk about during the previews. Injuries just mounting around the league. Um, Michael Penix. Stop me if you heard this before. Um, season-ending ACL surgery on his knee. So Kirk
Man,
Cousins gets one more shot at redemption.
dang, Michael Penix is out for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, wow. All right, well, we can get it. We can go ahead and get into bet it up, man.
All right, man. So last week was a great week for some. A lot to be desired for others. First game of the week, Thursday night football. The New York Jets. Goodness, old school. The New York Jets took on the New England Patriots. We were both on the Patriots, and the Patriots did what they were supposed to do. Blew out the Jets.
Yeah,
Um,
my plan didn't work, man. I picked it. I picked the Patriots. Well, I knew the Patriots were gonna win, but usually when I pick the other team, the Jets win.
yeah, man.
My strategy's falling apart.
I told you at the time, man. I didn't know if there was any voodoo that strong enough to get the Jets to beat the Patriots. Not no, not Thursday night craziness. Not reverse psychology. No, Patriots blew them out.
Well,
Patriots banged
you
up.
another one of your predictions came true, man. Well, I'll get to the other one later, but you said that the Jets were going to bench Justin Fields and start Tyrod Taylor, and I just read an article that said that's exactly what they did.
Mm. Um. Yeah. They've been trying to do it, but Tyrod Taylor always gets hurt at the worst possible time for him. But I guess this time they're gonna go through with it. It might help. Justin Fields is pretty much giving you everything he can as a starter, so I'm not mad at the decision. Um, next
Yeah,
game
the
we
guy only has one receiver.
next game we had Washington going to Miami. No, Washington going to Berlin or something. Take on Miami. I took Washington. You took Miami. At the end of the day, it didn't matter. The spread was 3, and the Dolphins end up winning by 3. So it was a push. It was an ugly game. Um,
Wow.
the only thing relevant was that I had a parlay where I needed A Chain to get me 122 yards, and Washington missed a field goal at the end of the game, send it to overtime, and I got that leg of the parlay. I lost the parlay, but it wasn't anything to talk about from this game, honestly.
It was a nothing game, and nothing came of it. And we were sorry that we even mentioned or played this game.
I guess the one thing I can ask you is Mike McDaniel's gonna be the coach of the Miami Dolphins next year?
I would think not, but somebody told me that they're planning on keeping him around, but no, getting rid of the quarterback, but keeping him around. So I'm not sure. I wouldn't do it. I would just start fresh. I would start firing people now. I would hand Waddle and A Chain their contracts, and everybody else look for a red tag in your locker.
Yeah, they got rid of the GM, and that seems to be all they're done. So, yeah, the rumor is that Mike McDaniels will be back, but I don't know. I guess barring a catastrophic ending to the season. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. You need a new quarterback. You need to start from scratch. I don't even think they got. I don't even know if it was any defensive players that I could say, yeah, we need to hold on to that guy. Everybody can get it.
Maybe you should have kept Jalen Phillips. The Carolina Panthers traveled to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Atlanta was at home. They were giving 4. You took the Falcons. I took America's team, the Carolina Panthers. Carolina covered. Well, I know you know. Did Carolina win that game, or they just covered?
No, they won.
They
Had to hear
won
about it
that
all. Had to hear about it all week down long.
uh,
The Panthers won. Did the Lions win? The Panthers won. Did the Lions win?
Man, the Atlanta Falcons, man, what a season they're having. 3-7. Bryce Bryce Young passed.
was
Bryce
what's
Bryce
crazy?
Young. Said what?
I was about to say what's crazy is they're better than that.
Yeah, you would think so. I don't know, man. Michael Penix was an interesting pick, but
Well, at the time, he's he's he was playing better in college than he is now. The only hint that he was going to be what he is now is that last game against Michigan in the championship. But before that, man, he was a Heisman candidate, and then I don't know somewhere along that championship game, he lost who he was.
uh, he was also throwing to Roma Dunze and I can't remember their other All American receiver. But Bryce Young, man, I was joking about how you know can Bryce Young throw over 100 yards in this game? Well, Bryce Young, Bryce Young had like more yards in this one game than he probably has had all season. Four,
Wow.
448 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he got my boy Ted McMillan off 8 catches, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I don't know what the score of that game. What was the score of that game?
30-27.
Oh yeah. So I don't know, man. It just seems like the Panthers got the Atlanta's defense figured out because the first time they played them this year, they shut them out, and then this year it's a high scoring game. So I don't know if I would say Atlanta has no answer for the Panthers weapons, but I mean, can you really call them weapons?
All right. Next up, we got the Green Bay Packers going to New York to take on the Giants. You were brave enough to take the New York Giants and Jameis Winston. I took the Green Bay Packers. The Giants were getting 7, so therefore another push. Um, Turns out we were both right. But Jameis Winston didn't have a bad game.
Yeah, man, I heard Jameis Winston did what Jameis Winston does, man. Going forward, we got to play them this coming up week. Do you think that we face Jameis Winston or Jackson Dart?
Uh, it's a good question. I'm pretty sure though it's gonna be Jameis still. Like I told you, man, concussions in this new era of football are very they're gonna knock you out for at least a game, and you'll be lucky, to come back after that. What's my man's name? He who shall not be named, CJ Stroud. is going on. CJ Stroud's going on like 3 weeks off of a concussion. Still trying to get cleared to play. So, yeah, I think it's going to be Jameis.
Yeah, I saw a replay of that hit, man. He needed 4 weeks. I mean, damn it.
Yeah. That was a UFC knockout.
Shit.
Chicago going to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. Chicago was on the road. They were getting 3 points. I told you that Chicago had a good offense and a good defense. And JJ McCarthy also leaves a lot to be desired. Chicago ends up winning that game outright. Chicago continues to be on a roll. They are currently number 1 in the NFC North. I think I know your answer, but
It won't last.
Are the Bears a good team, or are the Vikings just a bad team?
The Vikings are a bad team, and it just so happens that their one special ability is figuring out how to pick blitz against the Lions. And but the but the Vikings are a bad team. And the Bears are an okay team.
All right. Next up, we got Cincinnati Bengals travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. We were both on Cincinnati getting 5.5. Cincinnati did not show up in this game. The only thing
Right.
I can say is that I ignored my theory, which is that when you are a backup quarterback playing well, the minute the starter comes back to practice, you fall off a cliff. And Joe Flacco had no magic in him. Ja'Marr Chase, not a whole lot going on. And the only thing to come out of this game was Ja'Marr Chase getting suspended for 1 game.
My Jets juju worked on the Steelers because I've been picking the Steelers all season long, and then the one time I pick against them, they come out and win the game. The other thing I will say that came out of this game is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers got hurt, but essentially what they said to me, what I heard in the report is this dude broke his wrist, but they're gonna put some padding on it and told him out there anyway to keep on playing to finish the season out.
Like I swear I heard broken and like questionable. I'm like those 2 things usually don't go together, but yeah, I guess they're gonna try it. I don't get it.
I tell you what, one thing, I don't have many Steeler picks left in me.
Pittsburgh Steelers make the playoffs every year. Will they make it this year?
I don't know, man, because it's like their defense isn't what it used to be. And if Aaron Rodgers hadn't broke his wrist, then I would say, yeah, they get into a wild card, but it's no telling what his throw is going to look like with a broken wrist. He out there throwing balls with a broken wrist, and clearly the Steelers don't have a backup quarterback because, like he broke his wrist, and I don't even know the backup quarterback's name.
Yeah, man. Like I said, football has a way of sorting itself out, and no, that's not true. Football has a way of sorting itself out. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, I mean, they're probably going to try Aaron Rodgers out there for another game or 2, and then he's going to go down, and that's going to be the end of it. Mason Rudolph, Old Faithful.
Oh wow. Helmet helmet target itself.
I think think the Steelers are gonna make the playoffs. They just have a knack for finding their way. With or without
if
Rodgers, I think they still find a way.
if the Steelers make the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's just all the odds are against them. But you know what I'm saying. You can never. So they do have Mike Tomlin, and they still have T.J. Watt. So you can't count them out.
Tampa Bay traveled to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Josh Allen has 3 touchdowns through the air and 3 touchdowns on the ground. Throws for 317 yards. I told you, you asked me if the Bills were done. I told you no. The Bills just no, sorry, scratch that. Josh Allen just had a bad game, and and if Josh Allen has a bad game, the Bills have a bad game, and when Josh Allen comes to play, the Bills come to play because Josh Allen is the Bills.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, man. Does the rest of the team even need to show up? I mean, they can just show up. They can just be like, Josh has got it. I read that stat like 3 rushing touchdowns and 3 passing touchdowns. Did he throw the passes to himself?
Josh Allen will eventually throw the ball to himself. He's getting there, man. He hasn't unlocked that ability, but trust me, he's practicing. He's at practice right now trying to throw it to himself. If I could just get it up high enough, I could get there.
Can't depend on these bums around me. I got to do it. I got to throw it to myself.
What if I threw it and hit the goalpost and everybody watched while I stuck and caught it? It's a genius idea. The Houston Texans go to Tennessee to take on the Titans. We were both on Houston, but those damn Tennessee Titans covered for the second time in 2 weeks.
You need CJ Stroud out there, man. He's vital. He's vital to the team and to the league.
We're wishing CJ Stroud a speedy recovery.
and the return of Joe Mixon. He whose name shall not be spoken without the third person.
I'm slowly forgetting that Joe Mixon even exists. LA Chargers traveled to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. We were both on the Chargers, but that was because we thought the Chargers were a good team. Apparently, they forgot how to play football because Jacksonville destroyed the Chargers.
Molly Whopped.
Final score of 35-6, all with Trevor Lawrence throwing 1 touchdown.
Oh, what? So, what's his name? Etienne had a good game.
Oh yeah, Etienne and their backup Tootin, both with 3 touchdowns. Wow, they had 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 from Lawrence, 1 from Tootin, and 2 from Etienne.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Justin Herbert, no touchdowns, 1 pick. My God, Jared Goff out here. Wow, I benched him. Jared Goff was out here throwing 37 passes. Justin Herbert threw 18 passes this game.
And just to ask a question that the world is wanting to know: how close is Justin Herbert's to becoming Lions Matt Stafford?
You've held on to that for years. I'm not there. There's a lot of factors. Like for instance, the Chargers have never been considered like the worst franchise in NFL history. Justin Herbert has never had a Hall of Fame. I guess you say Keenan Allen, but Justin Herbert's never had the best receiver in football on his team. And Justin Herbert just has more heart than Matthew Stafford. Is the only way I could put it.
Well, I don't know about that, but will the Chargers make the playoffs this year?
Will Chargers make the playoffs? What's the record right now? Right now, their record is 7-4. Yeah, they'll make a wild card. They might meet the Jaguars in a wild card in a rematch of Justin Herbert losing his freaking
Nobody,
mind.
nobody wants that. Nobody wants to watch that game.
It was an exciting game when it happened last time. For some reason, Justin Herbert decided that he wanted to just keep giving the ball to Jacksonville and gave Trevor Lawrence his one and only playoff victory. But we'll see. Seattle traveling to LA to take on the Rams. We were both.
The preview of The Witcher just came across the screen for Netflix.
Don't do it. The Rams. We were both on the Rams -3. The Rams should have covered this game. Speaking of Matthew Stafford, they couldn't do anything in the red zone that game. Kicked a lot of field goals. They just built the lead up and watched Seattle slowly scratch and claw their way back into the game. And Seattle actually had an opportunity to win this game, kicking the game-winning field goal, but they missed. And Rams win, but do not cover.
Who did I pick? I picked the Seahawks or the Rams?
No, you picked the Rams. We both picked the Rams.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. The Rams on fire, man. But it's good to see that other teams can have a game can stall out. You know what I'm saying? Their drives and their offense can mess up because it's not just the Lions.
Okay, we got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. 49ers were giving 2.5 on the road. We both took the 49ers, and the 49ers dominated the Cardinals.
Is Kyler Murray checked out of the Cardinals? Is he like looking at brochures? Is he looking at like other cities? Like, man, I could get a great condo in Miami. You know, what do you think? Is he checked out? Is he done with the Cardinals?
Well, they I feel like they kind of told him to take a break. I don't think that he needed to go on the IR, but Jacoby Brissett had like 1 or 2 good games and they got a victory, and they said, hey, let's just roll the dice. And I don't think anybody disagreed with it at the time, but now it does not look like Jacoby Brissett is gonna do a whole lot for you. So it's just a bad situation for all. Marvin Harrison's still out, if I'm not mistaken. Things are not good in Arizona.
Well, Marvin Harrison. I cannot name you one offensive player on that team. Do they even still have Connors on that team?
They do have Connor. He's out for the season.
Yeah, so like Brissett is like it's bad when Brissett is your offensive star.
He's got a top 5 tight end, but outside of that, yeah, no, that's about it. Kansas City,
I was about to say. So do you think Kyler Murray is out of there then?
Yeah, they might as well. There's no reason. It's probably my least favorite thing in sports, or my most annoying thing in sports. And I subscribe to it when we re-sign Jared Goff. But the most annoying thing in sports is whether or not a player, like we have the player. So since we have said player, their contract is coming up and they are a franchise type player. So we just got to re-sign them. Like, that's like my least favorite thing in sports. Cause it's like, hey, like he like Kyler Murray, for instance, but there's been so many examples, and I can't think of one right now. But there's been so many players that just got re-signed, and you knew it wasn't gonna work, but they re-signed them, and then a year later they went out, they get traded, blah blah blah. I'm so tired of that.
Allen Iverson.
No, you don't gotta go that far back. But it's just been a lot. As we go on, I'll see a team and I'll remember.
Alvin Kamara is being wasted away at the Saints.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara's career is about done. He
Yeah.
could leave if you want, and he'll probably give you one great season, and then
Yeah, I
and
mean now it's done, but I'm just thinking in the past, man. What if Alvin Kamara didn't sign them last two contracts and he just went somewhere else?
like a Daniel
You
Jones,
think he would
Daniel Jones is an example. Like, hey, he's a quarterback, so I guess we got to resign him.
have? But they didn't resign Daniel Jones. He went to another. He's with
No,
the Colts.
no, they resigned him. They
Oh,
resigned
did
him, but
they?
they only resigned him for like 2 or 3 years or something like that. It's probably like 2 years, honestly. 2, 3. It was like 2 or 3 years, and he did nothing in New York, and then he went to the Colts.
So if they hadn't re-signed him those 2 years for them 2 years, do you think we would got the Daniel Jones that we're seeing now 2 years ago?
If what?
If they hadn't signed him for them 2 years?
Where would he been playing?
Uh, any team better than the Giants.
You might have. Yeah, any team outside the Giants, the potential is limitless. Just like a Saquon Barkley. We got the Kansas City Chiefs going to Denver to take on the Broncos. Broncos were getting 3.5 at home. You took Kansas City. I took Denver. Finally, we've been waiting for it all year. Denver's defense showed up. Kansas City made a late run at it, and then Bo Nix led a game-winning drive, kicked the field goal, and that was my reasoning too. I said if the Broncos are getting 3.5, like Broncos always win or come within a field goal to end the game, and sure enough, they kick a field goal to win 19-22.
Yeah, man. I didn't think the Broncos had it in them this season, but they pulled one out, man. They pulled a sucker out on me. So props to them, man. I like the Broncos.
Right, last 3 games. Oh man, my favorite game of the week. Baltimore traveled to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Browns were at home. They were getting 8.5. You
Yes,
took
sir.
Baltimore. You took Baltimore. I took the Browns. I said a whole lot in this one, man. I said that the Browns play Baltimore tough. You pointed out that Baltimore destroyed Cleveland the last time they played, which I totally forgot about, and I felt not happy about my pick after that. But I do remember I think it was last year at about this time, the Ravens came into Cleveland and they were a heavy favorite, and it was an ugly, ugly game, and Baltimore couldn't do anything. And that's kind of what happened Sunday. I also said that at some point I felt like Dylan Gabriel was going to take a bad hit and he wasn't going to get up. And that's what happened. And the Shador Sanders era was started that day. Shador Sanders also getting the start for this upcoming week. And
Marcus Dom. Marcus Dom. What's it? Marcus Dom. I can't even say. Get it out.
I could
Marcus
just feel,
Dodgers.
I could just feel it. I can feel it in the air, man. Like I keep saying, football has a way of sorting itself out. And Shador, it was time for Shador to start because Dylan Gabriel was not the answer, and he was only playing worse and worse. It appeared. And if your coach isn't going to take you out, then the football guys will do it if they have to.
Listen, you picked that out, man, and you called it, and that is your call, man. But when you're looking back at it, man, from the moment they picked Dylan Gabriel, was he ever the answer?
No, But no, I didn't think he was. But it was a roll of the dice. No disrespect to your boy Marcus Mariota, but I'm pretty sure Dylan Gabriel went to Oregon as well. So it was just like, hey, this guy did good in college. Maybe he'll be something. And then who they start? Oh, they started off with Joe Flacco. So they kind of hope that they never had to use Dylan Gabriel, in my opinion. But it just kind of happened. And then they doubled down and took Shador Sanders. So
You know my problem with some of the picks like that, man, or with picks like getting Dylan Gabriel. It was never that you were watching college football and you're like, man, that Dylan Gabriel is just a hell of a quarterback, man. Somebody's gonna pick him up and he's gonna be good one day. It was more so like, man, Oregon is Oregon is good. Who is that quarterback? And that's the guy you drafted.
that's how I feel about Michael Penix in Washington. But Miles Garrett and Max Crosby, two other examples of, hey, we're not going anywhere, but hey, we got to re-sign our star. Um,
And Max Crosby refuses to leave. He said he wants to be a Raider. He's not going anywhere. But Michael Parsons said the same thing, and he's a Green Bay Packer now. So we'll see what happens.
Detroit and Philly, we were both on the Lions. We've talked about this game. Any final thoughts that you want to get off your chest before we move on from Philly?
I got nothing, man. All I can say is that's the worst game we played all season long, and it's got to be impossible for us to play that bad again.
I would disagree. Green Bay, I would say Green Bay was the worst game we ever played, and I would say this is the worst game we've ever coached this season. But if Green Bay was one to me, then yeah, this is well, Minnesota was two. I didn't think we played bad this game. We just
Well, I should say our offense.
yeah. I already questioned. They said they were asking on the radio, is this season, is the defense more reliable than the offense?
Definitely.
Mm.
Definitely, and I think we heard that coming out of training camp, but we got thrown off the rocker when we came out in Green Bay, was just doing anything they wanted to at will, and our defense didn't look good. But that was Calvin Shepard's first game. But we heard all season long how the defense was dominating our offense in training camp, and then as we've gone through the season, the defense has done nothing but get better and better every game, and that's even with uh, backups playing because we haven't had our full secondary since I want to say like week 2.
All right. And the last game of the week, Christmas came early. I said there's just no way in the world that you wouldn't take Dallas. You said, "Ha, Marcus, I'll show you." When in Vegas, you gotta gamble, you gotta double down, and you double down on the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, getting 3.5 at home, which I thought was a crazy number at that. They lost to the Cowboys 33-16.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Speaking of Max Crosby, right? I got two questions for you. Well, no, I got a statement and I got a question. Every week, Max Crosby makes a game-altering defensive play, and then the Raiders go on to never do anything again after that and lose the game. This is every week. Like at some point in the game, Max Crosby's gonna make the biggest play of the game, and then the Raiders are not gonna capitalize on any type of momentum, blah, 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 so on and so forth. How do I want to phrase this question? You want a fastball or you want a layup?
Give me the fastball. I'll take the challenge.
The fastball is: would you rather have Aiden Hutchinson or Max Crosby?
Let's go back to the layup. No. Damn, man.
The layup wasn't too far apart. The layup was Brad Holmes has said numerous times, well, there's only there's only I don't know 6 elite rush, whatever. but we have one of those guys. So I'm wondering if there was a
I'm
package.
gonna.
I don't know what the package real quick. I don't know what the package would look like, but if Brad Holmes was presented a package that involved trading Aiden for Max Crosby, would he do it? So now you got both of them.
Package getting both of them.
No. I'm saying you got both the questions. Would Brad Holmes
Oh,
accept the package that involved trading Aiden for Max Crosby? And would you prefer Aiden or Max Crosby?
first, no. Brad would not accept the package, and I'm gonna be a real homer and say that I would keep um I would keep Aiden Hutchinson based on I feel like if Aiden reaches his potential, he could be. He could be a better player, but he's got to reach that potential. If he doesn't reach that potential, then he'll never do it. But if he can figure it out, like we said last week, if he can figure out how to start finishing plays, I think Aiden Hutchinson will be the best defensive end in this league.
Mm.
But he's got to figure out how to finish.
Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen. I think by this point in Max Crosby's career, Max Crosby was doing Max Crosby things. I think Aiden can get better, but I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know how much money we will have paid him by then. All right, that's those. That's that week. That brings us to a grand total. Oh well, for that week I went 8-5, which was that was a good week for me. Not so much for you. 3-10, 3-10. That brings me within 2 games of you. I am 76-75, and you are 78-73.
Wow. Terrence just let me down left and right this week.
I did a quick rundown of these games. Thankfully, you are leading off. But I got to be honest, I don't think we're going to have a lot of disagreements. If I had to pick a number, I'd say it'd be about 4. But the first game of the week is Thursday Night Football. The Buffalo Allens are traveling to Houston to take on the Texans. Not Oh yeah, no. See, I heard CJ Stroud is going to be out for this game as well. The Texans are at home and they are getting 5.5.
Even if CJ Stroud was playing this game, I would pick it. It would have to take like I don't know a Joe Mixon to play this game for me to even consider picking the Texans. But yeah, man, give me the Josh Allen's to take this game wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I am not even thinking about the Texans. Buffalo they didn't destroy him, but Josh Allen just went off last week. Buffalo, it was in a hit a dry spell, a rough patch. And Josh Allen's going to do everything in his human body to try to will them back into relevance.
What's the spread on that game?
5.5.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I gotta tell you when we get to the Lions game. All right. Seattle Seahawks are traveling to these bastards. Seattle Seahawks are traveling to Tennessee to take on the backdoor covering
Seattle.
the back the backdoor covering Tennessee Titans. Titans are at home and they are getting 13 and a half.
Man, the Seattle is going to destroy the Titans, man. Oh man, the Seattle's like, oh, bad teams. Oh, I eat bad teams for breakfast. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on a bad team. Dog. Jackson Smith and Jigma might set a league record.
Tennessee, we've been betting against Tennessee these past 2 weeks, and they just keep finding a sneaky way to cover at the end. But I'm with you. I would not be taking the Titans. They just lost Calvin Ridley for the year, their only receiver, who I'm not even sure did anything all season, but he is a name. He's out for the year. And yeah, like you said, Seattle eats. Nobody beats a bad team other than the Detroit Lions, like the Seattle Seahawks. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Chicago to take on your favorite team and coach. The Bears are at home. This is gonna be a hard game for you to pick. The Bears are at home. They are giving 3.
Oh man. Honestly, man, like I said earlier, man, I can't in full confidence go out there and pick a team with a broken wrist as their quarterback confidently, man.
A 40 year
Uh,
old, a 40-year-old
you
with a broken wrist. Just not
if
a
you
good combination on the
if
road.
you if you give me the choice between a 40-year old with a broken wrist and a team that's been struggling, kind of struggling all season, and just an okay team, I'll take the okay team. So give me the Bears.
Absolutely. I'm taking the Bears. A 40-year-old with a broken wrist on the road. It just screams Mason Rudolph to me, to which I want no part of that.
Hey man, they said, well, yeah. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna put some padding on it, little contraption, and then he'll just have to protect that wrist. Like what? So if he gets bumped on the wrist, it's all over.
Our game of the week. The New York Giants traveling to Detroit to take on the Lions. Lions are at home. They are giving 11.
Damn.
Right.
Um. I think the Lions come out and they covered the 11, man. The Lions have a tendency to bounce back after they lose games, so I expect the offense to be firing on all cylinders this week. Defense played good. If they can carry that over, then they should be able to hold the Giants to not much. The Giants already have a whole lot of weapons. Uh, their receivers hurt. Their running back is hurt. Their quarterback is hurt. So yeah, I'll take the Lions with the spread.
Everything you said is true. Everything points to the Lions. Honestly, in real life, the spread should be Lions minus 21. Like I said, nobody beats a bad team other than Seattle, like the Lions. Uh, Jameis Winston might. I expect Jameis Winston to turn the ball over at least 3 times. I expect the Lions to win by 3 touchdowns. I just expect it to be a get right game for the Lions, and get everybody excited for the upcoming Thanksgiving Day game.
Any word on injuries? Do we get Kirby back? Are we getting anybody back for any upcoming games? What's the injury report looking like for the Lions?
I think the closest people coming back, and I'm not even sure if they are coming back this game, would be DJ Reed, and I've been hearing Pascal's name thrown around. While I looked that up, I think that was Monday night. Cam Scatterboo, and it might have been a couple other Giants. I'm not sure, but they showed up on Monday Night Raw, and they did a spot where they got into a push and shoving match with a couple wrestlers and whatnot. And I read the funniest comment on Twitter where somebody was like, "There's a 90% chance that Cam Scatterboo thinks this is all real."
He probably does, dog. How you injured? How you injured and you on Raw?
The only thing on the Lions injury report is Kirby Joseph and Terrion Arnold and Khalif Raymond are all questionable. No word on Reed or Davenport or Pascal.
Questionable means you can play though, right?
Questionable is like, hey, he might play, he might not play.
Yeah. I mean, when you start seeing doubtfuls, that's when I get kind of shaky. But questionable, I damn near expect to see you on the field. Like if you don't play, I'm surprised that you didn't. But yeah. I would love to see Kirby get back on the field. I'd love to hear Terrion might be back. So getting Pascal on the field, finally gets to make a name for himself. I know he's your favorite guy. Plug him into this new Detroit Lions defensive line. You know what I'm saying, and watch wonders happen.
Kevin Shepard did say that he's got a spot carved out just for Pascal. So can't wait to see it, man. Can't wait to see it.
So I take it that you feel like so far Calvin Shepard is a better defensive coordinator than Aaron Glenn.
Oh yeah, absolutely, without a question. And I've been going back looking at our old videos, and I said that the next guy, it wasn't a high bar to clear, just but Kelvin Shepard has far exceeded my expectations.
So with that being said, do you feel like Calvin Shepard can find potential in guys uh, or bring out the talent in guys like Josh Pascal that AG may not have been able to do, or that's the reason why we weren't seeing production out of those guys that we should have been seeing?
I wouldn't go that far, because I just think some guys just are some guys. Like I almost we were that close with Derek Barnes, but Derek Barnes really hasn't shown up in the past like four weeks. So it's not that I haven't seen a player do anything outside of what they were doing with Aaron Glenn. It's been more so that the scheme and the position and the positioning and the coaching and having everybody in the right position and having everybody on the same page. That's more so what I've been seeing. So the defense as a unit has been miles and miles and miles better than what it was with AG.
Okay, I was interested.
Indianapolis Colts don't play any good teams. Well, they're traveling to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Chiefs are at home. They are giving 3.5.
So I picked the Chiefs last week and the Chiefs lost. So I'm gonna actually pick the Chiefs again, man, because they lost last week and I don't think they like that. The Chiefs before that loss were on a roll, and I think that loss against the Broncos was kind of a fluke. So yeah, man, give me the Chiefs. Think they'll do. I think they'll do their best as long as they keep Jonathan Taylor on the reps.
That's a good point. They got Chris Jones, who prides himself on stopping the run. I'm with you, man. I heard not a stat, but somebody pointed out that right now, if the playoffs started today, the Chiefs, the Lions, and the Ravens would all be out of the playoff picture. That is not familiar territory for the Kansas City Chiefs. They got to come back and win. I hate the 3.5. I could definitely see them winning off of a field goal. But that being said, there's also a chance that they just expose Indianapolis and blow them out. So yeah, I'm with you. Give me the Chiefs.
By the way, all three of those teams will be in the playoffs this 1 minute.
Not sure about Baltimore, but I'm with you. Baltimore has a chance, though. Baltimore has a chance if they keep playing teams like the New York Jets, who are traveling to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Ravens are at home, and they are giving 13.5.
Hey, Baltimore has been undefeated since Lamar has come back, haven't they?
I believe so.
Yeah, man. I need to look up their schedule and see what the rest of their schedule looks like. I of course am going to go ahead and pick the Baltimore Ravens to go ahead and unfortunately destroy the Jets. Tyrod Taylor will not make a difference because he's only got one guy to throw to, and that is going and the Baltimore will come out and Lamar will run over and throw all over these guys. So yeah, give me Baltimore.
Tyrod Taylor will not make a difference because it is not 2015. The Jet the Jets had their moment in the sun. They made the trades. They got back-to-back wins, and that's going to about do it for their season. So I am with you. Give me the
Thanks for
Baltimore
coming out,
Ravens.
ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you. Good night.
See you next season. But there's like 7 more games left in the season. The season is over. Unfortunately, Brees Hall could not escape New York.
Yeah, man, and that's a shame, dog. That's a shame. I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't trade. Do you think they trade him in the off season?
Nah, I think that they think that their offense is good. Maybe they're trying to go the Lions route. Hey, we got 2 great offensive weapons. Our defensive guys are great names, but they're not fitting in here, which is something I always advocate for the Lions to do, but they never do it. So props to AG for trading, props to AG for making a bold trade.
Yeah. Was it
Minnesota.
was it was it AG or was it the GM?
I feel like it was a tandem decision.
Collaborator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because AG definitely. We know AG is not gonna stand for anything that he firmly believes is right or wrong. Minnesota traveling to Green Bay to take on the Packers. Packers are at home. They are giving 6.5.
Fool me once, can't fool me once again. I would take Green Bay, man. Minnesota. I don't know what Minnesota's got going on, but they do not have the rights to be winning in the division. So JJ is not it. JJ had his time. His season might be done too. Let's just call it now.
Oh man, this game. Oh man, this is an ugly, nasty game in my heart to have to pick.
To
But
to your point, Green Bay does play down to the level of their opponents. So it will be a tight, ugly game.
Green Bay does play down to the level of their opponents. While you have been fooled by Minnesota a time or two this season, I have been fooled by Green Bay a time or two this season. And the one thing that I can tell you, and I'm not saying it's going to make a difference this game, I am saying it's gonna make it. Well, I guess I am saying it because I'm making my pick based on it. But the one thing that rings true is that when the world believes in JJ McCarthy, he will undoubtedly let you down. And when the
Yes.
world turns their back on JJ McCarthy and they create memes and tell you that this is the worst quarterback to ever grace the football field, he will show up and
Yeah.
he will play a ungodly game. He'll show up 5 hours before the
Meditate.
game,
Meditate.
meditate, sit underneath the goalpost, sit on the bench, be the only man in the, he might take if they let him in Lambeau Field 24 hours prior, he will he will camp out on that field until game time. So I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm putting all my eggs in the JJ McCarthy basket. Give me Minnesota. And the 6.5.
Wow.
Please give me the 6.5. I need all of that.
Wow. Yeah,
I
you
wish
go.
they
Yeah,
give
yeah.
me
You definitely gonna need all. You
I
definitely
wish
gonna
they
need
give me
all of that.
I wish they give me 7. All right.
I'm not. And listen, I'm not mad at that because that game could go anyway. Because to your point earlier from our earlier podcast, Green Bay hates covering spreads.
Hates it with a passion. How dare they ask us to cover the spread? Why would they set that number so high? We'll show them. All right, all right.
5 points. We got 3, but 5. Come on now.
All right, let's get that nasty taste out of our mouth
Yeah,
and go to
please.
a much easier game. The New England Patriots are traveling to Cincinnati to take on the
Oh,
Bengals.
easy work.
The Bengals without Jamar Chase. Bengals at home, they are getting +9.
Yeah, I would ask you who the quarterback for the Bengals will be that, but it doesn't matter. Give me New England.
Well, if I was getting 9 and Joe Burrow, I'd take the 9. But yeah, no, it's Joe Flacco. So yeah, there's no point. There's no point in taking the Bengals.
uh, uh, New England is. I knew New England was going to be good this year, man, and they are better than I expected them to be. Is New England in the playoffs, and if so, do they win a game?
Yeah, New England's definitely gonna make the playoffs. They're flirting with winning that division for the first time in since Tom Brady was there. I mean, they got a great defense. They got, in my opinion, the best cornerback in football. Uh, I don't know if Carlton Davis is playing right now, but he went there, so I'm assuming he's playing. So I love their defense. Drake May, Drake May is doing. If you ask any football fan, they'll tell you Drake May is one of the best quarterbacks in football right now. I don't think
Yeah,
he's a bad quarterback, but he's not my personal favorite. But he's getting the job done. I have no arguments there, and
he's putting up numbers, man.
definitely put up numbers. Yeah, and oh my god, the Patriots are 9-2, so yeah, I think they get to the playoffs, and yeah, they'll win the game. Depending on who they play, obviously.
Yeah, man. It surprises me, and oh, I just got to put out there. Yeah, I so much like the Patriots better now than when a certain guy was the captain of that team.
Oh yeah, and I could throw. And they have a guy who you called him out. Leading receiver of that team is Stephon Diggs, on pace to have 1,000-yard season.
Oh wow. Okay. All right, Stephon Diggs. Show you belong in the league, man, because you didn't before.
What we got here next up? I'm just looking at some. Carson. Yeah, Carson. They got Carlton Davis. Wow, Carlton Davis is on that team. He's playing.
Gonzalez. They picked up that Ian from damn, where was he from? Was he from the Titans?
Let me see.
Or was it from the
Oh yeah,
Browns?
no, yeah, you're right. The Titans, Harold Landry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, he's second on the team in sacks with 5.5.
Like you said, they got Diggs. I think they who was their running back? They didn't they pick up a rookie running back?
Yeah, Ohio State's running back Travion Henderson, two
Yeah,
touchdowns,
man.
two touchdowns last week.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Patriots are looking good, man.
All right, so if you thought Minnesota at Green Bay was tough, I give you Jacksonville at Arizona, Arizona at
Oh wow.
home, Arizona at home getting 2.5.
Honestly, man, it's not really that tough. Like I said, the Arizona doesn't have anybody. Um, at least I can name a couple of players for Jacksonville. I can name what's your homeboy? What's his name? Brian Thompson.
Yeah,
Um, Etienne, Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? He's hurt, but Travis, uh, damn, Travis Hunter, but he hurt. But so I guess I got to take him off the list. But I can name guys on I can name guys on Jacksonville. Let's go over to the other side of the Cardinals. Brissett, end of list.
I honestly agree with you. I haven't taken Jacksonville in a while, but Brissett is not looking that great, and Jacksonville does take the ball away and create turnovers, and this is a prime opportunity to do so. And when they do so, they definitely win. So yeah, I take Jacksonville.
Yeah. And
Cleveland.
Jacksonville has looked way better than what I expected them. I expected them to be ass this year, and apparently that's been the Titans.
Cleveland Browns are going to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. Raiders are at home and they are giving 4.
Man, the Raiders, y'all let me down last week. I put my faith in y'all last week. Give me the Browns, man. Plus the door playing too. Yeah, man. Browns Nation, man. Take over. Beat the hell out of the Raiders, man. Embarrass me like that on national TV.
This is a tough game, man, because the Raiders have Max Crosby, and Max Crosby can make a game changing play every time he steps on the football field.
But to
Uh,
your point, the Raiders will do nothing with it. And then on the
right.
other side of that, you got Miles Garrett on the other side of that.
You definitely have Myles Garrett on the other side of
And
that,
and,
but
and I seen they were interviewing Miles Garrett, and the way he talked about Shador, it was like, Shador put that loss on his shoulders. He thinks that it was all his fault, and it's not his fault, and we're gonna do everything in our power to show him that no, that wasn't the case, and it's a team game, and we got his back. And I was like, dang man, it feels like the players have been waiting for Shador to
mm,
play, and they got his back.
I wish it felt like the coach had his back. Because the answer that the coach gave to Shador's performance was nowhere near as encouraging as what you just said. Myles Garrett said. Did you happen to hear what Geno Smith said after the loss?
I did not.
Geno Smith said that yeah, you can go ahead and blame me for that loss. Basically, he said if you know if you wake up late for work and you run in late for work, you could blame me for that. If your kid goes to school and gets a bad grade, you can also blame me for that too. That
And
was
we will, Gino. And we will.
that wasn't the exact quote, but that was pretty much exactly what he said. Like, you can just blame me for everything. Um, I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Max Crosby will make a game changing play, and the Raiders will do nothing with it. And then the Cleveland Browns will come out, and Shador gets sacked one time, throw an incomplete pass, and probably have a completion for like 4 yards and punt it. And this is gonna be just an ugly, terrible game. This is really good. It might as well just be Myles Garrett versus Max Crosby. That would be way more exciting. But I'm with you.
I'm
I'm
telling you,
with
man.
you.
If I was Cleveland Browns, man, I would keep the passes from Shador real short and hand that ball off to Junkins all day long.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you only because in the Raiders giving 4 might as well be the Raiders giving like 27. Like it's no difference. Like you want me to expect the Raiders to cover 4? I can't do it. So yeah, I'll take Cleveland.
Yeah, man. I think and despite everything that he's been through, man. Watching Shador in Colorado, man, he's actually a smart quarterback. He may not be super uber talented, you know what I'm saying? But what one of the things that got him through in Colorado is he was smart with the ball, man. And if he can just take some of that and bring it to the Browns, then he'll be all right. um, it's going to take a lot of smarts though to when your main receiver is Judy. So good luck to you there. I don't know. Maybe you throw the ball to Junkins. Maybe see if Junkins can catch.
It's gonna be an ugly game. The Atlanta Falcons. Speaking of ugly games, Atlanta Falcons are traveling to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Another spread where the team has no business giving points, but somebody's got to give points in this. So the New Orleans Saints are giving 1.5.
The Saints are giving 1.5.
Yes,
Um,
to the Kirk Cousins Atlanta Falcons.
give me no. That is not their name. Their name is the Bijan Robinsons, and I will take the Bijan Robinsons to cover that one.
Kirk Cousins sucks. So give me New Orleans.
Kirk Cousins does suck, but you don't need Kirk Cousins when you got Bijan.
We don't
Hand
have a
that ball off, hand that ball off to Bijan and hold on tight for the ride.
We don't have a Bijan, but we do have we don't got Bijan, but we got Bijan at home, and that's Alvin Kamara. I'll stick with my Saints. Not my Saints. Not my Saints at all.
Yeah, your Saints. Yeah,
Not
yeah,
my
and
Saints
your
at
guy
all.
and your guy. Hopefully they'll put your guy rat.
They're not putting that guy. He's doing a fantastic job holding that clipboard. And they're just waiting for the season to end so they could get him off their roster because to hell with that guy. Man, I don't think a player. I honestly don't think in my lifetime a player has ever let me down the way Spencer Rattler let me down. like, imagine how right I was about Shador Sanders coming in and just flip it on his head. That's how wrong I was about Spencer Rattler. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Freaking believable. I spent too much time talking about him. The Philadelphia Eagles are traveling to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Cowboys at home, and they are getting 3.5.
Uh, so my question to you is: will Philly lose another game this season? I looked up their schedule. I don't remember it by heart, but it might have been one of the cakest schedules I've ever seen in my life.
Um, let's see. Let's see. Pull up the schedule. Where we at? Philadelphia Eagles. All right. I mean, the Lions schedule is pretty easy. They do got the Rams on there, but I like the Lions schedule.
Yeah, the Lions schedule is easy as well, but what we have left anyway, what we have left is pretty easy. But the Eagles are ahead of us.
Eh, I wouldn't say the easiest schedule. They got the Cowboys this week, followed by the Bears.
Easy,
Trip to
easy,
trip to the Chargers. Raiders
easy.
Raiders easy. Commanders easy. And then you got Buffalo, and then you finish the season off with the Commanders again. But that's gonna be a Jaden Daniels Commanders. Jaden Daniels will be back by then. Spoiler, opportunity to play spoiler. I would say the Lions schedule is easier than the Eagles remaining
Jaden
schedule.
Jaden Daniels. They weren't the Commanders weren't winning games when Jaden Daniels was playing this season.
Oh, I didn't say they
So
were gonna. I didn't say the Commanders are gonna win. I just said that Jaden Daniels playing would have been way more interesting than Marcus Mariota. We saw what that looked like.
they'll be it was hold on who you said the Bears and then who else? Who was after the Bears?
Bears, Chargers.
The Chargers. The Chargers might be an interesting game because you never know what Chargers team is going to show up to play. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It could be the 36-3 Chargers, or it could be the Chargers that came out and blew the Steelers out of the water. So I'll give you that game, but the rest of them, that in Buffalo, but the rest of them, cake.
Yeah. So that's two potential losses, and we'll agree. I'm not saying the Commanders will win, but I'm saying if Jaden Daniels plays in both those games, I don't think those be easy, especially they're only a week apart. Nothing
Yeah,
to
I don't
play
know,
for.
man. Something is going on with the Commanders where I don't know. It was a failed project, and I don't know. I think it's too. Once something starts getting off the rails, sometimes it's just too far off the rails to get it back on.
And we know how you feel about the Bears, but that game's not gonna be as easy, in my opinion, as it is in yours.
Uh I will say this, man. I just don't think the Bears are a good team. I don't think they're a bad team, but they're not a good team. And I don't know, man. That the Eagles. I've seen the Eagles defensive line up close and personal, and hey, man, they are forced to be reckoned with. Now, I will say this: the Eagles' offense looked just as bad as our offense,
Yeah.
and that is concerning. And that is concerning. So I will give you that. So I do think the Bears can score, but can they score against that defense?
Well, you said it, like, you know, their defensive line is good, but it's really the interior of their defensive line, with Carter and Davis. But
Right.
I mean, the obviously the Bears can run the ball, but they're not like, they don't need to run the ball like we need to run the ball. They they don't need to protect their quarterback like we need to protect our quarterback. Caleb Williams is like Caleb Williams is Michael Vick compared to Jared Goff. So, you know, the things that the Eagles did against us isn't going to work against the Bears. But at the same time, can they stop the Philadelphia Eagles? That's more of a question, because their defense, the Bears' defense, is average at best.
Yeah, man, and like like our defense did a good job against AJ Brown and their receivers. Like when the Bears shut down AJ Brown, because AJ Brown had a hell of a game against the Vikings. So I mean, I don't know, man. It's just I just don't see the Bears overthrowing the Eagles, man. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. One
Uh,
thing I one thing I will say though is the Lions put the blueprint out there for stopping the tush push.
yeah, yeah. We'll see if it can be duplicated. But we've seen all types of people, all types of ways people try to do it, but I don't know. I got to give credit to your boy, uh, Ali McNeil and Roy Lopez. I think they played a big key in that.
Yeah, man. They did play a big key in that. Standing them up at the line, and then I didn't. I will have to go back and watch the highlights, but I've been hearing them. I've been hearing. I think it was on Woodward. They said that Anzalone and another linebacker, um, while Alima Neal and Lopez was standing them up, they went around and grabbed Hurt's legs and pulled him back.
Mm. It looked more. I thought it was more so like they stood him up, and then somebody came over the top and just like smashed the pile down, so he couldn't go nowhere else. But
That was
whatever,
Jack Campbell. That was
yeah,
Jack Campbell that did that.
yeah. So whatever it was, it worked. So, but it wasn't for lack of trying. So we'll see. We'll see if anybody can duplicate it, but I don't think so. I think that was just a Herculean effort by the Lions.
Yeah, but to answer your question, give me the Eagles.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm taking the Eagles. Tampa Bay is going to LA to take on the Rams. Rams are at home and they are giving 6.5.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game, man. Um, that is gonna be a good game. Is Tampa Bay healthy?
Yeah, same squad has been going out there. Abuka, no Mike Evans still. I doubt Gowan. I feel like at some point Bucky Irvin's got to come back, but Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, man. I gotta go with the Rams, man. I like Tampa Bay, but I think the Rams just edge them out, man. You know what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield is gonna go out there and give you his all, but without his full team, man, he's just it's only so much he can do.
Todd Bowles said Wednesday that Godwin and Bucky Irving are ramping up their reps at practice to test their availability for Sunday's game against the Rams.
So they might play.
They might play.
I don't know. That's not a winning enough endorsement for me. I am still gonna take the Rams.
Yeah, if they play, man, it will be icing on the cake. It'll be icing on the cake for me. Because I'm gonna take Tampa Bay in this one. Rams barely beat Seattle, but they got a big victory. They're back at home again. Baker Mayfield's been Baker Mayfield's been outshined 2 straight weeks in a row by Drake May and Josh Allen, and I think he's gonna get outshined by Matt Stafford in this game. But 6.5, I'll take that 6.5, and I think that Baker's just that type of player that lives for a chip on his shoulder, and never forget that he was a backup for Sean McVay the year they won the Super Bowl. So let's see if he can
I
make a little
will. I
noise.
will say. I will say this, man. If I'm gonna stick with my pick, but if Bucky and Godwin play, then I think they cover.
All right, last game, man. Your Carolina Panthers are moving up in this world. Monday Night Football. Carolina
Yeah,
Panthers
it's not
traveling
gonna
to
happen.
traveling to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. 49ers are at home and they are giving 7.
The 49ers with conviction. I have no faith in the Panthers to pull this off.
Chet McMillan coming off of a career game, only his like ninth game of his career. But Chet McMillan doing big things. Future top 10 wide receiver in this league. Rico Dowdle continues to try to put the team on his back and carry it every week. And Bryce Young finally decided to play football. All that being said, yeah, I'm with you. They're gonna get destroyed by the San Francisco 49ers. They'll probably the opening drive will probably go to Carolina, and you'll see Ted McMillan, you'll see Rico Dotto, and they'll drive that ball downfield, score a touchdown, and then they'll never score again the rest of that game. And San Francisco will destroy them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Carolina's got a tough schedule coming up too, man. They got a rough patch of games coming up. One of those games was did they play Green Bay yet?
The Carolina play, yeah, they beat Green Bay.
Yeah, one of those guys that surprised me was Green Bay. I didn't think they were going to beat Green Bay, and they shot me and they beat Green Bay. But yeah, I don't think they beat. I don't think they beat. I don't think they beat the 49ers.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think so either. Panthers schedule is they have San Francisco this week. Oh my God. Yeah, San Francisco this week.
Right. I told you.
Followed by the Rams.
Yeah.
Then they
Lost.
play the Saints. Then they play Tampa Bay. Then they play Seattle. Then they play Tampa Bay again. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
In there, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more games left. They'll be lucky to go 2-4.
Yeah.
Putting them at 8 and 9. Like to see 9 for Carolina. Carolina's played their ass off this year. I hope they go 9 and 8, but I think they finish the season at 8 and 9.
They'll beat the Saints. They'll beat the Saints. Tampa Bay and everybody else, man. It was one more game. You said Saints.
They got the Buccaneers twice. They got Seattle, the Rams, 49ers, and Saints.
Oh damn! Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they can pull one out against the Bucks, but I'm not confident in saying that.
Yeah, nah, me neither. So respectable season. About Panthers, but yeah, man, that's all I got.
Bryce Young is gonna see good teams and turn right back into Bryce Young.
Bryce Young is gonna. That Bryce Young that showed up last week will show up again. It's just you never know when it's coming. You never know when it's coming. It might be against the Rams because this damn show is not going to be against the 49ers.
And I don't mean to talk about Bryce Young because I like Bryce Young, man. I've been rooting for Bryce Young ever since he's been in the league. But you know what I'm saying, cousins make it hard. Cousins from North Carolina make it hard. But but yeah, man, yeah, that was it. That's all I got for this week. Next week we'll see, man. Will you catch me? Will you not catch me? Hopefully I'll redeem myself. I've had a bad number of weeks, man, and I've been off. The NFL this season has been the most unpredictable I think it's been.
Hey, real quick. Go Family Feud style. Top 5 answers are on the board. Name the leader in passing yards in the NFL.
Leader in passing yards. Jared Goff. Wow. Drake May.
Number 1 answer, Drake May.
Passing yards. Damn, I kind of. No, I'm not gonna do that. I almost said Joe. I also said Joe Flacco only because of Jamar Chase, but I'm gonna go Sam Darnold.
And
Damn.
you might get one more.
Let's see. Passing yards. Jalen Hurts? No.
Is Jalen Hurts even on the list?
No, he's not. He's not. I had to think about. I had to think about my answer. Matthew Stafford.
Jalen Hurts is 19. And
Wow.
number one answer, you got it, Drake May. Number two, my boy, Justin Herbert. Number three,
Wow.
Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones. Number four.
Throwing to who?
No, I told you, man, they got that Green Bay thing where they got three okay receivers. Not even okay. They got three good receivers, but not great. Number four, it should have been a layup. Patrick Mahomes. And
I,
number
I,
five.
I thought about Patrick Mahomes, but I was like, has he really had that great a season? They got off to a slow start, so that's why I didn't pick him.
Number five, near and dear to your hearts. The most prolific offense, not the most prolific, one of the most prolific offenses in football, combined with one of the, no, not one of, the absolute worst defense in football.
Oh my God! Don't tell me you're not about to say Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott, number five. So to your point, yes, you are correct. This season has definitely been unpredictable because these are these guys have not spent a lot of time at the top of the list like this. Whereas Josh Allen is at 9, Jared Goff is at 8, Bo Nix is at 10. You know,
Wow.
so yeah, man. Jalen Hurts 19, Bryce Young 22. Lamar Jackson, he missed a lot of time with injuries, but Lamar Jackson down at 27. Jaden Daniels down at 31.
Jaden Daniels having a rough sophomore season. Talk about a sophomore slump, man. I expect Lamar Jackson to shoot up that list fast.
Jaden Daniels moving up. My angry player players that Marcus is angry at list. But I'll give him time. I'll give him some time.
Wait, let me guess. Let me guess. Jaden Daniels is on one of your fantasy teams.
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. But he don't even got to save my season. I just need to see him actually play good football. The fantasy, that league, I'm done in that league. Who cares? But I do need to see Jaden Daniels play good football. Otherwise, I'm going to turn on him.
He's going to be up there with Spencer Allen.
He's not that bad, though. He's definitely not that bad.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna let you get to it, man. That's all I got for this week. Oh, I mean, it is getting dark, and we are losing you. But real quick, thoughts on the Pistons, man? 10 wins in a row.
11 wins in a row.
11 wins in a row, and Jaden Ivey's coming back.
Jaden Ivey is coming back, and also not tomorrow. Not the day after. I don't know who we play next. But this week we're playing the Milwaukee Bucks.
Ooh. Big test.
It's a great test because the NBA it's a down year in the NBA. I told you last time. And they just beat the Atlanta Hawks. They just beat the Atlanta Hawks last night. It was a good win. Cade came back. Cade was hurt. He came back, and they won handily. But I was kind of excited for that game, and then right before the game, I find out Trae Young is out and Kristaps Porzingis is out. So, it's kind of giving me Detroit Tigers vibes. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'll be really curious where they're at the end of December, but I got to be honest, it's really giving me Detroit Tigers vibes, and I feel like they're eating off of a bunch of bad opponents.
Mm. Well, so I mean, we got a lot of season to go, and like you said earlier, man, we'll find out. I think you said in December they got a rough stretch of games that they have to go through, and if they can continue this through December, then we'll know what type of team we got. But for right now, man, I'm enjoying the ride.
Yeah, and there's no reason not to. Jalen Duren, because regardless of who they're playing, Jalen Duren's playing amazing right now. I think he had like 33 and 12 the other night. Like I said, K came back. This Danish Jenkins, everybody is he's a hometown hero. So we'll see if he can keep that up through the year. And we don't even need him to be like spectacular, but it's always that player on the team that they're not an all-star or anything, but they're just like our guy. And
Right.
when we need a big shot or we need somebody to fill in, they're always there. So hopefully that could be Danish Jenkins. I hope as the season goes on that he doesn't wear down or teams figure him out or anything. But right now, yeah, man, they are cruising right now. So hopefully they can keep this up. And I'm very excited to see what they do against the Bucks.
Yeah, man. So we'll keep a lookout. When is that game? Is that tonight or tomorrow?
No, I think it's Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm pretty sure that Giannis will play because watch should be like, oh, it turns out Giannis is got an illness. I'll be like, man, what the fuck? My team. I don't think I got any Pistons on my team. Let me see if I can find. 1 second. All right. Nobody got no Pistons. Where are the Pistons? What's the name came back last night?
Who that?
LeBron.
Oh wow! Did they win?
They did win.
Damn it.
They played the Utah Jazz. Oh my goodness! You know what?
Hey, that would have fit my narrative. If the Brown came back and they lost, I'd be like, see, they better without him.
They played the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz are terrible. I don't know what the game is, but I just came across this. Antetokounmpo sustained a low-grade left groin strain and will miss at least 1 to 2 weeks.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so at some point we're gonna find out who the Pistons are, and I'll let you know then.
All right, man. Well, I really gonna let you go, man, because you look like you're getting ready to snitch on somebody right now. Um, it's like you're getting ready to tell me who the gang leader was and where he hid all the bodies at. All you need is a voice changer, and we'd be on America's Most Wanted Criminals. So I'm gonna let you get up out of here. Until then, man, that's all I got. I'll let y'all next week. Peace.